Here's the other thing. I have been porn-free for probably over 6 years.
All right, I'm out.
Really?
Because we have our own.
It's terrible.
Coming up on the Valley After Show.
I don't trust you for honestly.
She kept trying to bring up like the past of like our old friendship, and I was like, that died.
Kristen and I went south when she was staying at my house while I was on my honeymoon, and I didn't like how she treated my home.
Everyone welcome the beautiful bride-to-be!
I'm trying to get pregnant now. We think Zack is honestly quality be a great donor,
Quality sperm.
but the Valley After Show starts right now.
Danny, tell me about your surgery recovery. How long did it take to heal?
10 days.
It was much longer than that. You were sending me ice picks.
Did I send you some ball pics?
Oh yeah, ice pack ball picks. Speaking of which,
Are you?
ripped open my pants. God damn it.
Even after his vasectomy, he was saying 4 under 4. How about one more? Because you have a
can
few
reverse
more, like, you
Oh,
know,
pumps.
before you're considered sterile.
If you get snipped, you have to have 25 ejaculations.
25 to 35 to get everything clearly out. I lost count, but I don't even know if I'm at 35. And here's the other thing. I have been porn-free for probably over 6 years.
All right, I'm out.
That explains a lot, actually.
Ain't no damn way. Get the hell out of here.
I'm sorry, even women
Come
know
on,
everyone's
exactly.
watching porn.
You can't tell me 6 years. That's crazy.
Really?
Because we have our own.
It's terrible.
I have some material with my wife.
Oh my God.
I don't know where to go from there.
I guarantee if Luke and I set up a movie studio, he would still watch porn.
Really?
So would I.
I bet he has a secret browser history we don't know about.
6 years.
Listen, he also said he didn't drink at my party, and he did, so.
It's a boundary I could respect. It's not something I'd be like, no, I'm not quitting porn. Like, I think I've had enough porn for one lifetime. I think I would be good.
It's all in the memory now anyway. Listen, I'm the most creative motherfucker there is. If I watch my own, I'm like, this is boring. Yeah, I can
That's not
rewatch,
happening.
Old TV
course.
shows all the time, but I like something new every once in a while too.
I still remember the first porn I ever saw, and it was like the stereotypical one in the woods.
What do you mean the stereotypical one in the woods?
Oh, you never found like a wet Playboy or penthouse? We found it by this tent down in, I think it was Palm City, Florida. And yeah, it was, I know it was like, listen, you're not thinking about what might have happened with the magazine at that age, but like, we found it and it was like, oh my God, we just struck gold. We kept it, I remember it dried it out. And like, we would not like pass it back and forth, but I just, yeah, I don't know.
Where did the no
That
porn
was the
come
thing
up?
that I wanted to stop. Obviously we're all men. We're visual. It's the billion-dollar
Don't
business.
bring me down in your business.
I'm just saying. I was like, I want to not do this and not have this part of my life and let it go and love and respect my wife as much as I can. Plus, being a person of faith, felt conviction, that type of stuff. So I've been nothing for 6 years.
You're saying you never even looked at a
6
Victoria's
years?
Secret catalog? You never looked at.
that counts as porn.
It does.
6 years.
You've never watched like a
Six?
Game of Thrones episode? I'm sorry, he's dabbled.
I don't normally look at porn, but if I'm going to, it's normally a girl-on-girl category because I can get the hottest guy at home. So I look at porn for the things I can't get at home.
I mean, Nia, how precious is that? He's not like, I want to watch Pornhub. He's like, I have videos of my wife and I.
Yeah, I know.
You guys are so cute.
But now I'm making sure it's like airlocked. The Wi-Fi will be off when it's being like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You should really do it with like a camcorder and a cassette tape because
At this
these
point,
clouds at this point.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all non.
VHS.
Yes, yes.
Analog, I think the kids call it these days.
Analog, thank you. Uh-huh.
Like, I think like parents, they have their kids and they think their daughter's gonna marry this man. So the fact that like I'm doing total opposite, I'm marrying a woman and maybe it's not what my mom envisioned what her life would be. The fact that she accepts Melissa and she loves her down so much and that my mom accepts me for who I am and our relationship, it's so beautiful because I truly didn't think I was gonna get married. I thought that I was just gonna be like having a baby on my own. I was single for 5 years before Melissa. like dating, of course, you know, because look at me.
Trust me, I was there for some of them. I
dating.
was glad you were single.
But I was single for so long. So this moment, just even trying on dresses, something so little to somebody else is like huge to me.
My baby.
I love you.
And I'm happy for you.
Stop making me cry.
So I always have been like kind of fluid. I had my first girlfriend right after high school. And I remember telling my mom, like, look, I'm dating this girl. And she was like, okay, cool. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, really, that's it? Like, especially in the Black community, you think parents are gonna be like, what? They were like, okay, cool, can't wait to meet her. She's like, Jasmine, I love you so much. You're my daughter, like, I don't care. She's like, as long as you're happy. That's when I was like, I love you, Mom. Because like, there's kids that don't get that, you know? So the fact that
There's so many kids that don't get that.
yeah.
Can you tell me your coming out story, Zach?
Your mom knew you were gay. All moms know.
They had suspicions or inklings for a while, like back when I was a kid or whatever, but they were like, you were just always around women. Where I was like, duh.
You're like best friends.
The first time I ever came out to anybody, I chose this girl who like I had just met, and we went to a Panera, and I had to write it on a napkin and push it to her. And then I just started bawling, crying in a crowded ass Panera. And she read it and then came over and hugged me, and everything was like great with her. When I came out to my best friend Emily from back home, she was like, I thought you were gonna tell me either you got a girl pregnant or you were gay. And I was like, what? But my parents, when they found out, my mom had called my best friend Emily and said, you know, Zach's roommate from college was home the other day, and you know, they were hanging out. Is Ben gay? And Emily's like, I don't think so. And she goes, oh, okay. Is Zach gay? And she goes, I mean, he hasn't told me anything. And she goes, oh, okay, well, you know what? Just if you could keep this between us, that would be great. And she was like, yeah, absolutely.
Moms
of course,
know.
she calls me immediately. Well, it's because we had gone home to do laundry and we were wrestling, and I guess she thought it was a little homoerotic, so that's why she asked. I was like, not laundry giving away my sexuality. And so then she calls me immediately. It's like, your mom knows. And I'm like, oh, shit. So I go to my dorm room, write a 3-page letter, drive home, leave it there for them to find in the morning. And it has a note next to it saying, do not call me, just text. I can't handle hearing your voice. And of course they text me the next morning and they're like, we love you no matter what.
Aww.
Like, you know, and it's the same as Jasmine.
Yeah.
I have the best parents ever. They're so accepting. My dad joined the human resource group for the LGBT community at his work, and they let a drag queen that lost her funding for living at our college to live with us for 6 months. I got so lucky, so lucky.
When you were a professional dancer, was there ever a problem with your sexuality?
That's so funny, yeah. So when I had my first girlfriend, I was cheering on the Jets. And only like 2 of my best friends knew on the team. But I was still dating men too. And then when I moved to Dallas, oh my God, like absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. I would go on dates with girls that people didn't know. But then after I left Dallas and I moved to San Francisco, oh, it was free. I didn't care. They were like, okay, girl, it's the Bay. Who cares? Like, it's California.
If you weren't, that'd be weird.